What's up? It's your girl Teairra Mari, and right now you're tuned into the hottest blog, Creative Trends. Mwah.
Creative Trends.
Hot 104.1 St. Louis' source for hip hop and R&B. Princess Storm. I'm at LA Flavors right now with the beautiful Miss Teairra Mari. What up?
What up, though?
So, Love and Hip Hop. How did you get on this cast with the Love and Hip Hop of Hollywood?
Okay, well, I have to say that I've been knowing Mona for a long time. She used to manage me back in the day when I was signed to Rockefeller.
Okay.
And, at the end of my stint with Rockefeller. And I did New York second season because Emily is one of my really, really good friends, one of my best friends, actually. And I did New York, so I found out that, well, actually, me and Hazel, we sat on our balcony one day and devised a plan to get them to come to Hollywood.
Okay.
And we ruffled up the feathers, and they came and interviewed everybody. And next thing you know, they're in Hollywood. But I didn't know, Hazel wasn't supposed to be on the show.
Okay.
And I didn't know Ray was going to be on the show. So I'm just thinking I'm going in there as the singer, and I could be clean cut and like, oh, this is it. And then next thing I know, my first scene is with Ray. I mean, I found out before that Hazel was going to be on the show, and I was very happy for her. I'm like, okay, at least I got somebody to ride through this with me. And my first scene was with Ray, and I was just totally shocked and confused and like, what the heck? Like, this is my ex-boyfriend who I love dearly, and it was just a shock. But yeah, that's how it all came about. Me and Hazel sitting on the balcony one day and just like, you know what? No, she needs to come here to Hollywood, and we're gonna put the word out there, and we're gonna do this. And she was just doing it like, I'm gonna go hard for you. She was, we were like sisters, so she just wanted to see me win. So
So are you and Hazel still cool today? I know in the show y'all got into a little bit of argument. You know what I mean? Like, do y'all still speak?
Well, I haven't spoken to her, but at the end of the day, a sister is a sister. I don't care how hard we go on each other. Just like a blood sister. You argue like cats and dogs, but at the end of the day, the love is what's stronger and what prevails.
So doing a little research. So
Look, I'm here.
I know. So doing a little bit of research. Emily, I know you and her are very cool. Now you're trying to get her and Kimberly to be cordial speaking terms. How is that going about? Kimberly, Jewel's girl. Are you cool with her also, right?
Oh, no, that was just then, honey.
That was then? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I had to ask. We got to clear it up.
That was then. I mean, I have no problems towards Kimberly, and I don't think that Emily does either. I think that that's just so old, like, just old news, So, Emily is, she's my sister. And, Kimberly is a girl that I got into her vibe, and that was that. And that's, that's in the past.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we know Teairra Mari can go from 0 to 100 real quick.
Well, only when provoked and people that I care about or situations and scenarios that I care about. But if I don't care, then I can walk away. You could turn up right now, and I'll be like, girl, bye.
Okay. I ain't got time for this right now.
Girl, please.
So what makes you click, though? Like, what's something that you was like, oh, no, this ain't going to happen?
Well, like I said, when people that I care about attack me, or when people attack things that I care about.
Okay.
Yeah, so like Ray, somebody that I care about, and that whole situation was just like a whole thing that involved my heart. And Sincere, he was attacking, my everything that I'm here for. So yeah, that's something that I'm very passionate about and care about. I know that wasn't one of my best performances. I'll sit here and say that all day. I know that I can sing, but at the end of the day, that was a bad performance. Every performer has a bad day, or two, or three. And, he had no right to speak to me in that tone, and that's all I was saying. Like, just don't talk to me like that. Like, I can hear what you're saying, but you don't have to speak in that manner.
Yeah, I feel it. You like, look, don't trip with me, I ain't gonna trip with you.
Yeah, that's all. Don't start none, won't be none. That's my whole motto.
So with the music, what can we expect from you? Because you've been gone from the scene for a little minute. Like, what can we expect?
Definitely all this experience on the album. Just the emotional roller coaster that I've been on for the past years with my life, my love, my career, everything. You'll hear it all on there. And I wanted to be sexy because that's who I am, So
kids, marriage, Numbu, anything?
Girl, no.
Not at all?
Nah.
Or no?
Nah. No, I want kids, but, you know, I have to get a boo first, and then comes marriage, and then comes Teairra with the baby carriage.
Okay. So tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
My Instagram is MISSTMARI, and my Twitter is Teairra_Mari. So TEAIRRA_MARI.
All right. You already know it's Princess Storm. We're at LA Favor.